What's up, everyone? It's Cannan, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, and special little video today because I picked up this at the store. You can't see it because it's a green can, but this is Warheads Sour Green Apple Soda. Yeah, so I'm going to drink this throughout the entire Let's Play, and this can either be really, really disgusting are really, really good because I like sour green apple. It smells good, but yeah, so I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV again today. Going to try and get through the first 3 dungeons because we're almost there. But make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share it around, and I'm a little disappointed. It doesn't have the Warheads kick. It just tastes like green apple soda. Huh. I'm kind of disappointed, to tell you the truth. I like sour candy, so I was kind of hoping for... See what happens if I chug it. Okay. Oh, it burns. It burns the nostrils. Oh. Okay, do not chug that stuff. Oh man, my face is really red. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, I need to turn that color correction down. My face is really red, redder than usual. Oh, it tastes like really, it tastes like expired lemonade. Ooh. No, not expired lemonade. Really strong, like lemonade. Ooh. Oh. My mouth feels like it's getting drier. It's definitely not a drink that quenches your thirst. Ooh. I won't get heartburn from that. Oh, my eyes are watering a little bit.
Enter.
I'm not even paying attention anymore.
So the silver-tongued merchants send an adventurer to speak for them. It appears the Uldans place great faith in you.
You know, I like older women, so yeah.
This way.
Jess is probably glaring at me, but she already knows that, so.
I bid you welcome. I am Melve Blufisvin,
Oh!
Admiral of Limso Lominsa.
Even after I waited, it still has that taste. Okay.
Now, what news from Thanalan?
Like the aftertaste kind of has that Warheads shock, but it's not strong. So after this little string of quests where you visit the other city-states, the intro quests are done. Because if you're not familiar with Final Fantasy XIV's opening story, you go through a series of quests depending on what city-state you start in, whether you start in Ul'dah, Limsa Lominsa, or Gridania, and those quests are fairly different, but they kind of play out the same way in a lot of ways. Like you meet a member of the Scions, which for us in Ul'dah, we meet Thancred first, and in Limsa Lominsa, you meet Y'shtola first, baby girl, and in Gridania, you meet Papalymo and Ida, and they eventually lead all up to this quest right here, you being an envoy for your respective place that you were from, and then all of them converge into one set of quests that play out through the rest of a Realm Reborn storyline, from level 15 to level 50. So right now we are in those little small bit of quests that start out a Realm Reborn. And then when we get to the quest that is called, it might be Pirates or something like that, from then on out, the story plays out regardless of where you started. I've not been paying attention to the dialogue because I've played this game so many times. Even though, yeah, a game this long, I'm going to forget stuff. But I'm mostly leaving it up so you guys can read it if you want to follow on the story. Don't know how long I'm going to play. I mean, I close tomorrow at work, so I don't go in until noon, so I can stay up particularly late. So I might play for an hour. I would like to get all 3 dungeons done, the first 3 dungeons that you do. I think in every playthrough I've done of this game, I always get this scene at night. I don't think I've ever seen this scene during the daytime. Like I've said in previous episodes, a lot of people see A Realm Reborn as the weakest of the story. And I kind of get it, because Realm Reborn's story, for a lot of parts of it, is a lot of standing around and reading dialogue. But that's also kind of a Final Fantasy thing anyway. A Realm Reborn, I think, picks up definitely toward the end. So let's go back to the... Oh, I'm still tasting that soda big time. It does not have a good aftertaste. It's very... like, I need a glass of water or something now. If you guys hear sounds in the background, it's because Jess is running her 3D printer. We are going to a convention at the end of this month. We're going back to Colossal Con. A lot of our longtime subscribers will know that we did a vlog at that convention, which I believe we plan to do one this year as well. Jess is actually competing in Y'shtola from this game. She's doing the Shadowbringers and Endwalker Y'shtola, you know, the Black Mage version. And we're also taking Blake and Yang because we're going to do a personal photo shoot with each other, you know, because, you know, Bumblebee kissed and said I love you this past volume, so we want to do that to celebrate. I'm going to be on the lookout for a lot of Ruby stuff. I'm kind of hoping a lot of the artists have Bumblebee art that I can buy. Also looking for the Ice Queendom figures of Blake and Yang, because I found the original figures last year, so still need to get Weiss and Ruby to go with them, but you know, the beasts take priority. But mostly looking forward to it just for a chance to have a vacation. And of course, while we are there, we will be posting videos. I've got a next weekend off, I believe, so I will have time to record some stuff in advance. Sorry that there's been no reactions or sit-down videos since Volume 9 ended, since we put this PC up. I realized that modern monitors no longer have built-in speakers in them anymore, so the only reason why we're getting audio out of this is because it's doing it through the capture card. But for sit-down videos and reactions, I had to buy speakers. So we've yet to get those set up. But once we do, we plan to... I've got a lot of theory videos I want to do. We've still got to do our review of the Ruby and Justice League movie, Part 1. And we have to do our retro Ruby reactions. Plus, Rooster Teeth has been releasing, finally, the newest season of Chibi that was being released as part of Neon Combini. So there's a few of those episodes we've not seen. And really, we've kind of talked about just doing like a retro Ruby reaction to the old episodes of um, Ruby Chibi. You know, just why not? Huh. At some point, we're going to have to do something for Ice Queendom, even though me and Jess both have not seen Ice Queendom yet. And like I said, we've got Crunchyroll. We could watch it off Crunchyroll, but I'd rather wait until it comes out on Blu-ray. Whenever that is. Plus, we got RTX coming in July. That'll be exciting. I wish me and Jess could afford to go, but sadly we can't. We, of course, have no idea if they'll do any streams from it. You know, they didn't last year, so they might not this year. But me and Jess will cover RTX like we always do. And breaking news, kind of. There is apparently now a new rumor that at the next PlayStation Showcase, once again, rumors that we are getting a PC and PS5 version of Bloodborne is going around. So I might do a video covering that, because you all know I love Bloodborne. As much as I love Elden Ring, Bloodborne is still my all-time favorite Souls-like game. I think there's spoken dialogue in this scene, so... Well, at the beginning,
you
yeah.
are the Uldan envoy. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome.
I keep on looking at it thinking it's a Mountain Dew
Please.
can, so... my mind's playing tricks on me. Should get Jess to try it. She doesn't like sour things.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Cannan, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Flame General.
Yep, here it is. Hurry up and read the letter so I can get out of here. Yes. Let me guess, you're going to do the same thing. Whew, it's hot in here. I don't know what is up with the air in our room, but it is boiling hot in here. None of the fans are on. I turned mine off so it wouldn't mess with the audio. And I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt because for some reason, only light colored shirts are playing nice with the green screen right now. And, this is the only light colored shirt I had available, so I've worn this shirt for like 4 videos in a row. Might be because I'm too close to it, probably. I actually been thinking about spending the money and just getting a new one. Well, new one in that the green screen we currently use is just green fabric, so still counts as a green screen, so oh, trust me, the Empire's coming. I almost reached for it. I love that they're doing the whole ink and quill. Thank you for delivering the letter. Now go home. It's late. Call of the sea. Wow. I can talk. So, they want us to go back to Limsa. So yeah, we're not exactly going home. Okay, making sure this does go. Didn't want to go actually out to the shroud. I guess I better start you. Well, I can't actually use my minions yet. Okay. Even though I think I've... Oh, I'm not even... But yeah, I can use them. Let's go with... Let's go with that one. Using the airships this early in the game, it's a good way to save up money, because the teleporting prices are kind of steep. Plus, when I was there, I forgot to... I probably should have unlocked the crystals, but I didn't think about it. Oh, it gets worse the warmer it gets. It tastes like... It now just tastes like liquid, sour, gummy, Jolly Rancher. Like, it's almost too sweet. Man, all this late night traveling. I actually prefer to travel late at night. It's way easier. That's why me and Jess are leaving for the con at like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Ugh. Kind of rude, wasn't it? It's probably pirates. Yep, this is where the story... Like, we're out of the intro quests. We're now fully committed to the main plot now. Like, you know, the Lafalel, I think that's how you say their name, that's been helping me in Ul'dah. If you start in Limsa, he's the one that plays that role. And then there's a lady in Gridania that helps you if you start there. Yeah, it sounds like pirates, doesn't it? Ugh. There was a watermelon flavor, too. Oh, my mouth is drier than usual. Bastasha. That is the name of the first dungeon. Alrighty, so just so we don't have like a long wait time, I'm going to be playing the new duty support system where you can go through dungeons and all that with NPCs. Makes the progress a little bit slower because the NPCs, you know, don't do things like real people do. But these early dungeons are very easy to blow through, even with a new character. Okay, so we got that. Plus, we gotta do this on foot. So getting to Airport takes a little bit. Oh, I was not paying attention. Whoops. I'm wanting to get on the road. I gotta go all the way down there. Darn it. I've already used up my sprint. It's the Warheads soda. It's messing with me. All these people, like, I always wonder what, like, the people that just hang around the main parts of the cities right here where the authorite is, like, what are they doing? Like, why gather here all the time? Like, play the game. It's like, what are all they do it here? They do it in Gridania, and they do it in Ul'dah. It's like, what's going on here? I mean, they might be waiting for friends to party up with or something like that, but still, that's a lot of away from keyboards. So let me guess, you're going to have me go all the way down here, talk to this person, and then go back all the way to the entrance to leave. For dual wielding fans, if you want to become a rogue that becomes a ninja, that's where you start that quest. So, yeah, technically, I guess we can take a boat. I usually don't. I like traveling there, but... And just like that, you are here. But yeah, traveling there, like, doing that will save us on time. Because I want to get as much done in this as I can without it going too long. Because as you guys can see, according to the clock, it's after 1 a.m. Let's go in here and talk to them, and then we head to the dungeon, which is right there. Nah, that's fine. I've actually never once taken part in those. Like, of course, you can definitely go through this dungeon alone if you're playing with a higher leveled character and you're playing like New Game Plus or something, because like a level 90 character would just blow through this dungeon all by themselves. If you make it to where you keep your level and all that, which is pretty fun to do. You just blow through it. And there we go. And it has you go through this. Okay. So here is where you get the chance of either playing with other people or playing with NPCs. Used to, you didn't have this choice. You had to play with other people. But starting in Shadowbringers, it was originally called the Trust System. Now it's called Duty Support, and they've pretty much went back and reintroduced it throughout the entire game. So now, if you want, you can literally play with a party of NPCs. That way you can kind of play at your own leisure. You don't have to worry too much about party roles for you know, but like if you're a healer, you still need to heal. If you're a tank, you still need to tank and all that. But it's not as... It doesn't have as much put on you. There's only a couple bad things about doing this. Progression's a little bit slower because AI controlled NPCs, they don't come off as strong as like, you know, other players. Plus, you could get paired with a player whose character is technically level 90, but they've been scaled down to level 15 or so, but, you know, they still got better gear and all that, so they put out a little bit more damage. Also, now when I tried to play it, in Shadowbringers, if you die, it automatically counts as a wipe. The AI healer will not resurrect. I don't know if they've changed that since then, since they kind of rebranded this as the Duty Support system. But I don't want to tempt it. So yeah, this is a level 15 dungeon, though I'm already level 18. So I'm technically overpowered for this dungeon, but I'm only like 3 levels above it. But it's still not going to be that big of a challenge. Plus, these NPCs won't get mad at you if you screw up. sure everything looks good. I actually remember the first time I played Final Fantasy XIV and I got to this first dungeon. I actually quit playing for a while because I had such anxiety at the thought of playing with other people for this. Because, you know, at heart, I'm a single player guy, you know, but for years I wanted to play this game because it has everything I love in Final Fantasy, but, you know, the fact that you create your own character, you can go on this huge, epic adventure. You know, that's what draw me to it, because let's face it, like, Final Fantasy 15 disappointed me in a lot of ways. Like, the last few Final Fantasies have not felt like a big grand adventure to me, not like, you know, Final Fantasy 9, for example, did. So I like the long, unending journey that this game can give you, because it's an MMO. They can literally go for as long as they want to, because this game's not going to stop making Square money anytime soon. I'd love to know how much they make off subscriptions alone. So yeah, I chickened out, and like I researched for a good few days, wanting to, like, hoping there was a way I could make it to where I could play through the dungeon solo. Which there was, because Shadowbringers was out by that time, but it was only in Shadowbringers. And so yeah, I just didn't play for the longest time, and then one day I decided to give it a try. I started a whole new character, because it had been a while. It had been long enough to where creating a new character was justified. I was also worried about our internet at the time, because it was not good. And I was like, could my internet even handle playing with other people? And I'll never forget going into this dungeon for the first time. I was scared to death. I was so major focused on, I guess, just making sure I was doing the right thing. And now, of course, with that crappy internet that we did have, it would lag on me sometimes. It would freeze up. But thankfully now, with the internet that me and Jess pay for, that's no longer going to happen. Unless either the battery on the hotspot here dies, or I use all the data, which I don't think we're even close. No, we shouldn't be, because we just paid for it not a few days ago. To me, this is the most boring part of the dungeon, is going through these giant clam sections. It seems like these change every time, so let's hope I pick the right one first. I did. Okay, sweet. First dungeon boss fight. Yeah, I used to get caught up in those a lot when my internet would lag. I'd run away from it and still get hit by it. Yay! But even though I've hit level 19, it still keeps me at level 18 because, you know, the sync system. They pretty much do that to make sure you don't go into these low-level dungeons this early overpowered. Which, of course, there is a way to turn off level sync. But I'm too much of a low level to attempt that. Pretty much that's how you blow through the dungeons and all that in New Game Plus if you don't want to have to wait on people to join the game. You just unsync the level, and like when you get to this part, you can literally go through a level 15 dungeon with a level 90 character. So you can pretty much just solo. Pretty much, I've not attempted Stormblood yet since they added all this, but I've not attempted Stormblood in New Game Plus using strictly a New Game Plus character. So I don't know if there's any in Stormblood that you still can't technically solo with a level 90 characters. You know, 90 is way higher, but it's pretty close to 70. So I don't know. I might have to play around with that and see. A boss fight that you don't technically get to finish because he runs away. Yep, see, runs away. Just walk up to him and start beating him up. Normally, I wouldn't mind playing with other people, but, you know, just in case we got, like, a long waiting time, it just saves up time a little bit. Plus, that'd be a lot of cutting for Jess to edit it down. Later dungeons, I might still have to do it, though, because some of the Shadowbringer dungeons and all that and things like that, they're a little difficult, having to rely on AI companions, so we'll see. But then again, keep in mind, I've not attempted Shadowbringer content as far as using the NPC characters since we got better internet. It might be easier now that my game won't be lagging and me get caught in attacks all the time. We're almost to the end. And of course, I got enemies here. We're almost there. Oh, it's the good captain again who ran away. Release them scurvy dogs. And he runs away again. Ooh, it's getting daylight. Gotta get through these and then we'll be ready for the boss. They're a pugilist just like me, and they ain't doing worth a darn. We're going to ignore those enemies over there. Okay, final boss time. Well, he paid for his cowardice. Yay! Yay, a level up! And that was our first dungeon. Been up to level 21. Look at that. Let's take the ferry back. And we are back. They look like they're having a great time. Yep, you're a little late. And you never hear about him again. My teeth are starting to hurt. So it's back to Gridania. Yeah, the party finder. Okay, let's ride it back down to the airship landing. So yeah, they pretty much throw 3 dungeons at you at once. Well, not at once, but one right after the other. The first one in Limsa Lamensa, then the second one in Gridania, then of course the third one in Ul'dah. Well, let's see what they want us to do. Highly recommended. Ooh, spooky. So, a burial place and a cult? Yeah, sounds perfect, doesn't it? Yeah, sure, I'll take down the cult. Oh, that crystal guides me. Trust me. I might have enough to update my gear. Let's do that real quick now that I'm over level 20. Oh, well, let's do this as well. That sprint does not last long enough. Okay. Darn, I passed it up. I can't wield any of those. Oh, crap. There we go. Got everything but a new weapon. Slightly more threatening looking than a cotton shirt with my shirt open. Hit my hand on the table. That didn't feel good. Keep on forgetting I don't have a mount yet. Yeah, that's a long walk. Ooh. Pretty, ain't it? Makes you want to go camping, doesn't it? As far as the Pugilist quest line goes, I'm probably going to wait until I hit level 30. That way I can just wrap that up and then start the Monk quest line, which starts at level 30 and goes to level 50. Unlock this real quick. We have made it. Oh, hey. I just realized that's them. Huh. I never noticed that. That's the first time I've really noticed that that's the same characters. Sounds about right for cultists. Okay. Alright, guys, we're going to stop there. Yeah, I know I said I'd try and get all 3 dungeons in one episode, but it took longer than I thought it would. But plus, as you can see, it's almost 2 a.m. But probably going to play this again next time, just because this is such a relaxing game to play, and it's really easy to do a let's play too. But as soon as me and Jess get the speakers and all that set up, we'll do something together. We'll do a reaction or a Ruby themed video or something like that. But I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, click that like button, leave a comment. As always, guys, this is Canaan. We love y'all very, very much. Stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.